Social media sites are banning the President of America. Was this a long time coming or a restriction on free speech? Let's find out. Yes, Donald Trump has been banned from a very impressive list of tech platforms. The allegations of him inciting violence have led to him being banned from platforms he didn't even use. Take, for example, TikTok. A few months ago, he was trying to ban them. Trump's ability to spread his message may have been reduced by the limitation of social media platforms, but there are still some sites he can use. For example, LinkedIn, Discord, MySpace, OnlyFans. The debate about whether Trump should have been banned from Twitter and other platforms has now been split between two opposing sides, right and wrong. Twitter may have thought they were taking the moral high ground, but their policy to me seems a little contradictory. In 2015, they banned the vlogger PewDiePie for pretending to be a terrorist, but they didn't ban Trump for claiming that minorities were terrorists. Free speech has become a big, critical point of this debate. If Twitter has the power to censor the President of America, then who does Twitter answer to? Does that really mean that your country is being ruled by tech overlords? Could Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook be your new President of America? Many die-hard Twitter loyalists argue that Twitter is a private company and can do what it wants, much like a cake company that can choose what messages to put on its cakes. Wait, hold on a second, what am I saying? When Donald Trump initially complained about censorship, he was told to go elsewhere. And when he did, they banned that too. Look, I'm not American, I don't vote in American elections, but sometimes I want to know what Trump is saying just so I can prepare for a potential World War III. If you think Trump is a problem, surely you'd rather him where you can see him than where you can't. If you're on the side which claims Trump should be rightfully banned from Twitter, then you would also have to accept that banning Trump plays into his arguments. It confirms the victim narrative. It makes him a social media martyr. It's an open goal. Social media has helped Trump become who he is today. Trump has used social media as a platform to gain one of the biggest followings an American president has ever had. 70 million votes. One of the highest in American election history. If Twitter really thinks that banning him now is going to solve that problem, then they may have a shot coming. I believe in free speech, but also, of course, I believe in shutting down things that are hateful and that are not speech. It's a difficult thing to conclude. The CEO of Twitter has even confirmed that while they believe they did the right thing to ban him, they have now opened up a dangerous precedent. Social media was not banning Trump when he was running for the presidential election back in 2016. So why now? Overall, there are no answers. Tech companies are developing more and more responsibility in elections, unfortunately, and there needs to be some kind of regulation, policy, which tech companies can adhere to. Nevertheless, the demise of Trump's Twitter is a very tragic time in Twitter history. The demise of Trump's Twitter means a farewell to an archive of some of Twitter's weirdest tweets ever. And as we conclude today's video, let's look at some of Trump's more unusual tweets.